Start lying down in whatever position is comfortable for you, leg-wise. That's the starting music. So lying down on your backs, legs in a comfortable position. Make any adjustments that you need for it to feel comfortable and relaxing. Feel the contact between the back of the body and the floor. Take a deep inhale through the nose and sigh out through the mouth. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale through the nose. Sigh out through the mouth. And 1 more time, a deep inhale. And exhale. Bring your awareness into the physical body. And check in with yourself. Notice what's coming up for you, physical sensations. Acknowledge any aches or pains, injuries that you might need to pay a little bit more attention to through the practice. Notice your mood and your energy. With all of this in mind, know that, as always, you're welcome to rest whenever you need to, modify when you need to, use your props if you have any, and take variations that you like to use. Now shift your attention into the mind. And there's an opportunity to set an intention. A positive affirmation may just be a word or a few words, or a statement. I am strong, confident, flexible, whatever you want it to be. Just take a few moments now to consider your intention, what it is that you would like to get out of the practice. We'll take an inhale together. And send out your intentions with your exhale. And then bring your knees in. Hug them in towards the chest. Go with any movements that feel good. And keep the right knee in towards you. Extend the left leg along the mat. So pull down with the hands, hugging the right knee in. And we're going to extend the right heel up towards the ceiling and interlace around the back of the right thigh. And take some ankle rolls. Just a couple of times in each direction. Notice how that feels. And then come into a flexed position so the heel presses up and the toes turn down towards your face. You work the leg towards straight, just looking for a stretch through the hamstring, through the calf. And start to deepen your breath. From here, bend the left knee, take figure 4. The right ankle crosses over the left thigh, right knee opens up. Hold it here, or go ahead and thread the needle so both hands lace around the back of the left thigh. Let the left foot dangle down. Right foot is flexed. Then you can hug or draw your hands in any amount so you feel the opening through the right hip. Maybe nudge the right thigh out with the right elbow. Relax the shoulders, the face, and breathe into that stretch. Release your hands, bring the left foot down. Place the right foot down and pause. Just take a moment, notice how that feels. Bend the left knee, bring that in towards you, interlace around the shin, and extend the right leg along the mat. With the right leg just heavy on the mat. Squeeze the left leg in. And then extending the left foot up to the ceiling and interlace around the back of the left thigh. Take some ankle rolls in each direction, so if you can spread the toes out. And as you do this, the awareness is in that left foot, the ankle, you're feeling what's going on. We're going to hold it in the flexed position, pressing the heel up, straightening the leg. You can keep the knee bent as much as you need to. And start to draw the leg in towards you. Relax the shoulders. A couple of deep breaths here. Bend the right knee and take figure 4 on the left. Crossing the left ankle, flex the left foot. Go ahead and thread the needle. Let the right foot dangle. And then find that stretch, the sensation through the left hip. Take a couple more breaths. And release the hands, bring the right foot down. And place the left foot down, pause. See how that feels. Bring the feet hip width and parallel. You should just be able to tap the heels with your middle fingers. Press the hands down. On your inhale, slowly lift the hips up. On your exhale, slowly lower the hips down. Continue with that movement. Inhale, the hips lift up any amount. Exhale, and the hips release down. Continue. If you want to add in the arms, inhale, the arms and the hips lift up. And then exhale, hands and hips come down. Keep going with your breath. There's no rush. Let the whole of the footprint press down, so not just pressing into your heels or the toes, but the whole footprint. Now, the next time you lift up, you're going to hold it up. You can either keep the hands overhead, you can bring the palms down by your sides, or you might want to interlace the fingers behind the back. We're here for 3 full breaths. So keep pressing down, shoulders, the back of the head, the arms, the feet pushing down, and the hips lifting up. One more breath. Bring the hands by your sides and lower your back down. Let the back release, be still and breathe into it. We'll take a twist, so bump your hips over to the left and then roll the knees to the right. Use your right hand to weigh down on the left thigh. Extend the left arm out to the side and adjust so that you're turning your chest up towards the ceiling. Let the head roll to the left. And breathe deeply here into that left side from your armpit to your left hip. Come back to center. Shift the hips to the right. Roll the knees to the left. Left hand resting on the right thigh, right arm extending. And deepen your breath. So turn the chest up towards the ceiling, open up through the right armpit. Couple more breaths. And then come back to center, hug the knees in. We're going to rock along the length of the spine. So if it feels good for you doing this, you can do a few rocks and rolls. If it doesn't feel comfortable, just come up and over and we'll meet on all fours. The wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. On an inhale, lengthen the spine, look up, cow pose. Exhale, round the back and tuck the chin for cat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. And then come into a neutral spine. Look straight down in front of your fingertips. And extend the right leg out behind you. Lift the right heel in line with your hip. Toes point down. Now you can stay here or go ahead and reach the left hand forwards. And there's a long line from your fingertips to that back heel. Now you can hold here or we're going to crunch. So there are options. You might just crunch the right knee in. You might just crunch the left elbow in. Or you crunch everything in with the exhale, elbow to knee. We're going to do that 5 times with the breath. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, you crunch in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. I think we've got 2 more left. Exhale. Inhale. 1 more. Exhale. Squeeze it in. Then lengthen away. And we'll be back on all fours. Straight onto the second side. The left leg extends. Option to reach the right hand forwards. Crunching for 5. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze. Inhale to lengthen. 1 more. Squeeze it in. Lengthen away. Release back to all fours. Inhale for cow pose. Lift the gaze, look up. Exhale to cat. Come back to your neutral spine. You're going to tuck the toes, lift the hips, push back to downward facing dog. And you can pedal out your feet, shake out the head, Wriggle the hips. We'll be still. If you are moving, come to stillness. Spread the fingers out and push back. Shift the weight back into your legs. Let the head dangle. Now with your breath, on an inhale, lift the right leg up straight and strong, kicking out through the heel. The exhale releases the right foot back down. We're going to do that same movement 2 more times. Inhale, the right leg lifts up. Exhale, release it down. 1 more time. Inhale to lift it up. Exhale, drop it down. Back to downward facing dog. Push back. Second side. Inhale, float the left leg up, straight and strong. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, float it up. Exhale, lower it down. 1 more time on the left. Inhale. Exhale, release back to down dog. Take an inhale here. Exhale out through the mouth. Use your next inhale to come forwards into a plank. Drop the knees down, a modified plank, and take another inhale here. So check that the hips are not sagging, hips lift up. On an exhale, bend the elbows and lower down onto your belly. Forehead down, tops of the feet press down, point your toes. On an inhale, lift the chest and the hands, a baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. 2 more times. Inhale, lift the hands and the chest. Exhale, release. 1 more. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, come up through the knees. Exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Take 5 full breaths here. Follow each breath in and out. On your next inhale, you're going to curl forward into a plank. Now choose wisely, either high plank or modify with your knees down. On an inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, drop it down. You can do this with the left knee down if you need to. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, release it down. And we'll switch sides 3 times on your left. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 1 more. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, release the left foot down. Take another inhale in your plank. And exhale, lower down onto your belly. 3 baby cobras. Inhale, lift up and lengthen. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to come up. Exhale, release. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come up through the knees or plank. Exhale, shift back to downward facing dog. Take your 5 breaths. Every time we come to stillness, you come back to the breath. Every time we're flowing through, you move with the breath. On your next exhale, look forwards. Step the feet lightly to the top of the mat. And take a halfway lift. Inhale. Forward fold with your exhale and take ragdoll. Let the head go. Bring the feet at least hip width. And then any arm variation you like. You can take an interlace behind the back or behind the neck or little fingers in the elbow creases. Let the head hang heavy. Give the head a shake out, yes and no. A little sway from side to side. And backwards and forwards. Be very floppy, a nice bend in the knees. And come to stillness. We'll take 3 rounds of lion's breath. So the inhale is through the nose. And when you exhale, it's out through the mouth. Stick out your tongue 3 times. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, stick out your tongue. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Once more. Big inhale. Big exhale. Release the arms down. On an inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Reach up, a big stretch up. Interlace the fingers at the top, flip the palms and press up. Good, take another inhale here to lengthen. Exhale, hinge to your right. Hips push over to your left. Keep pressing into the heels of the hands, lengthening up. Shoulders or arms by your ears. On an inhale, come back to center. Exhale over to your left. Keep lengthening through both sides. Press into both feet. On your next inhale, come back up. Reach your fingers up. Bring the hands to the heart. And smooth out your breath. Release the hands down by your sides. Tadasana, standing tall. Root down through your feet. So feel the weight evenly spread through the feet. Crown of the head lifting up, shoulders soft. You're going to flow through a few rounds of sun salute A. On your inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forwards. Keep the spine long as you fold in. Inhale for your halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, takes the hands down and step back to your plank. High plank or modify with the knees down. Take another inhale here. Exhale to lower down. Inhaling for cobra, come up a little bit higher this time, pressing into your hands. Exhale, go straight back to downward facing dog through the knees or plank, meeting in down dog. Make your adjustments here. And then come to stillness. Come back to your breath. Follow each breath in and out. On your next exhale, look forwards. It's a step or a light hop to the top and take a halfway lift. Inhale, forward fold, exhale. Inhale to rise up, reach up. Exhale to forward fold, going straight back in. Keep moving with your breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step back to your plank. And take an inhale in plank. Exhale to come down. Inhaling for cobra or up dog. Exhale, shift back to down dog. Full awareness on your breath. Use your next exhale to look forwards. Step or hop to the top and take a halfway lift. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale to reach up. Flowing through again, exhale to fold forward. Inhaling for a halfway lift, press the thighs back. Exhale, hands down, step back to your plank and take an inhale here. Everything's strong. Exhale, lower down with control. Inhale, lengthen into your back bend. You can mix up these back bends. Cobra one time, up dog another time. Exhale, you shift back to downward facing dog. And we take 5 breaths. You drop the shoulders away from the ears and lift the sit bones up and back behind you. Two more breaths. On your exhale, look forwards, step or hop to the top, take a halfway lift, hold it here, a little squeeze of the shoulder blades to take the rounding out of the upper back and open the chest. Crown of the head towards me, or away from you rather, and sit bones out behind you. On your next exhale, fold in, let the head go, and then inhale to rise up. And we're going to flow through one more time. Exhale to slowly fold in, hinging from the hips. Inhaling for a halfway lift, lengthening. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to your plank and take a whole inhale here. Use the breath. The whole exhale to lower down. Inhale moves you into your back bend. Exhale shifts the hips back to downward facing dog. Take 5 full breaths. Sigh out through the mouth anytime that's helpful. On an exhale, look forwards. You can step or you can hop to the top and take a halfway lift. Fold in with your exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Reach up. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. And be still. No fidgeting. Come back to your breath. Close the eyes and feel the new sensations that are coming up. Remember your intention. Release the arms down by the sides. Moving on. If you have a block or something similar to a block, it might be useful for this next sequence, but you might do without them, that's fine. So bring the big toes to touch, or keep the feet hip width. If the big toes are touching, there's a little wedge gap between the heels, a couple of inches. On your inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, sit down into chair pose. So as you sit down, lengthen up. If the legs are together, squeeze them together. Sit a little bit deeper. Scan through the body, release any unnecessary tension here. On your next exhale, fold forwards. Inhale for a halfway lift. And bring the hands to the top of the mat, coming into grounded airplane. So either hands on the mat or your blocks if you have them. We're going to float the right leg up. So like we did on all fours, like we did in down dog, like we did in plank. The kick out through the heel. And we're not folding in like a standing splits. The torso is working towards parallel with the ground. Kick out through the heel, lengthen through the crown. And a little micro bend in your standing knee. 2 more breaths here. Bend your left knee. Place the right foot down behind you. You're in a lunge. Right hand down, either on the mat or your block. Take an open twist to your left. Reach up and lean back. 2 more breaths. So both legs are really strong. Release the left hand down and drop the back foot down for warrior 2. Find your feet, feel the feet on the mat. Then you open into warrior 2. Both arms parallel to the floor. Deepen that bend into the front knee. So the left knee is moving forwards, the right foot's pressing out behind you. 2 more breaths. Turn the left palm up and reverse, reaching up. Don't lose that lunge in the front knee. Reach up and then lean back. And there's a big side stretch through your left side. Turn the head into the most comfortable position for your neck and your shoulders. 2 more breaths. The legs are going to stay just as they are. We flow through to side angle, reaching your right hand up, left elbow on the left thigh. Reach up, get that lift up. So when you reach that hand up, that left elbow lifts a little bit off of the thigh. Very little weight on that thigh. Either keep the right hand lifted or bring the right arm by the right ear and lengthen. Right fingertips reaching forwards, right foot pressing back. Use your next exhale to look down. Place the hands down, you're back in a lunge. We're going to step back to a 3-legged dog with the left leg high. Now, you've done all of this before, but it's your choice if you want to keep the left leg floating or drop the left foot down. We're going to come forward into that plank with the left leg lifted. You can keep the left leg lifted or drop it down. Use an exhale to lower down. Tops of the feet press down in your back bend, lift up, inhale. Exhale, move back to downward facing dog or maybe a little break in child's pose. Couple more breaths here. We'll meet in down dog if you're ready. Use an exhale to look forwards. Step or a light hop to the top and take a halfway lift. Exhale to fold forwards. You're going to come back into chair pose. Sink the hips, lift the chest and the arms. Keep breathing and a little smile. When it starts to feel a little bit challenging, smile. Think nice thoughts. On your next exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Coming back into our grounded airplane on the left. So either hands on your mat or grab your blocks under your shoulders and float the left leg up. Kick out through the heel, lengthen through the crown. Couple more breaths. Bend the right knee and place the left foot back in your lunge. Hands either side of the front foot now. Left hand down, right hand reaches up, twisting. So still a deep bend in this front knee and strong through the back leg. And then feel your breath here. The inhale, you lengthen up. The exhale, you open up. On your next exhale, look down and take the hands down. Drop the back foot down for warrior two. Inhale, open hips and arms. And settle in. The right knee is pressing forwards, left foot pressing out behind you. Flip the front palm and reverse. Reach up, take it back. Breathing here. When you inhale, come through to side angle, forearm to thigh, left hand reaching up. Stay here or left arm by the left ear. Use your next exhale to look down. Place the hands down. Kick back to a three-legged dog, right leg high. Either right leg stays lifted or right foot down. Inhale, come forwards into your plank. Right leg lifted or right foot down. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lower down. Inhale for a back bend, strong legs. Exhale, shifting back to down dog or child's pose. Three more breaths. Meeting in down dog if you're ready. Use an exhale to look forwards. Make your way to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Come back into chair. Sit deep, reach up. On an inhale, press down to lift up. Stand tall. And bring the arms down by your sides. And come to stillness. Clothes look fine, hair is fine. Don't need to check the time, we'll finish on time. Come back to your breath. And we're going to flow through again, adding on a few bits and pieces. You know you can modify when you need to, and you can rest when you need to. On your inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, sit down into chair. Bring the hands to the heart. Are we going to take a twist? So 2 options. You can take an open twist to the right, right hand back, left hand forwards, keep sitting with hips down. Or take a prayer twist. So you twist to the right, hook the left elbow over the right knee or thigh, and press the palms together, open up to the right. So if this elbow hooking is not working for you, you know you can come into that open twist. And we're just here for 2 more breaths. Wherever you are, you're lengthening both sides and twisting to the right. On your next exhale, look down and fold forwards. Shake out the head, sigh out through the mouth, let it go. Inhale for your halfway lift. Grounded airplane. Position the hands under the shoulders, float the right leg up. Now, you can stay with the hands down, or if you want to add on a little bit, bring the hands to the heart in prayer. You need to bend the left knee a tad. Engage the core. Bring the hands in front of the heart. And then press the palms and bring the thumbs to the breastbone. A little cue to lift the chest. Keep breathing. Maybe wobbling a little bit. And then we're going to bend the front knee and step the right foot back. Hands either side of the left foot. Twisting, right hand down, left hand up. And here you can stay in this open twist or add in a prayer twist. So you have to lift up the right hand, hook the elbow over the left knee, press the palms and open up to your left. 2 more breaths. Legs are strong. Exhale to look down. Place the hands down. Kick back to your 3-legged dog. And give that leg a good shake out. And now this is a completely optional vinyasa, or you rest. You do what you want to do. You keep that left leg lifted if you want to as you flow through, or just a traditional vinyasa, or take a well-earned rest. We've got 5 breaths here. Use this time to reconnect to the breath. Equalize the breath. Inhale and exhale roughly the same. And steady the heart rate. Just a couple more breaths on this side. You use an exhale to look forwards. Step or hop to the top. Take a halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Coming back into chair, so we're going to do that all to the left. Reach the hands up. Sit deep. Bring the hands to the heart. Twisting to the left, so either the open twist, left hand back, right hand forwards, or your prayer twist, hooking the right elbow over the left knee. And really support yourself in this prayer twist. So press that elbow into the left thigh, press the palms together and turn the chest to the left. On your next exhale, fold forward. Shake it out, sway it out. Inhale for a halfway lift. Hands on the blocks under your shoulders or hands on the mat. Float the left leg up, grounded airplane. Holding here or bringing the hands into prayer. Smooth, easy breath. Start to bend the right knee. Place the left toes down, hands either side of the front foot. Twisting, left hand down, right hand up, open up. So there's loads of space from my bottom hand to the top hand, and from that back heel to my crown. Now you stay here or add in your prayer twist. So lifting up the left hand, hooking the elbow, pressing the palms, and opening up. Good. Strong legs supporting you in the twist. And the twist from your belly button to your right shoulder. And a smile. On your next exhale, look down, place the hands down. And the back foot drops down for warrior two. Open hips and arms. Flip the front palm, reverse. Flow through to your side angle. Look down, take the hands down and kick back to the three-legged dog. Right leg high. Give it a good shake out. And then take your break, your rest, or flow through. One breath, one movement. Inhaling to plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale to down dog. And we've just got 3 breaths here. Meeting in down dog if you're ready. When you inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, and step the right foot through. Drop the back knee down, low lunge. Bring the right hand inside the right foot and heel toe that foot out to the right side. And you can stay up on your palms. You can have your hands on blocks. Or if you have the space, you come down onto your forearms, either on the mat or your blocks. Then we hold it here. The hips are sinking down, spine lengthens. And come back up onto your hands, lift the chest. We're going to pull back to half split. So the hips pull back over the back knee and you flex this right foot. Doesn't matter how much the knee is bent, but the toes turn up. Then you fold in. Rather than rounding in, lengthen. The breastbone forwards, sit bones tipping out behind you. Like we did on our backs, we're looking to get that stretch through the back of the right leg. On an inhale, rock forwards into a lunge. And we're going to move into pigeon. So wriggle this right foot over to the left side. Bring the right knee behind the right wrist. So that knee is not over to the left, right knee over to the right. I always use a block under that right hip because I have a little bit of pain in the knee, and the block helps to take the weight out of the knee. I also like to use the other block on the front of my left thigh. Just a suggestion. On your inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, lengthen forwards and down. You can stay up on your palms. Again, come down onto your forearms. Some of you might be able to bring your forehead down. And then adjust that back leg. So tuck the toes, wriggle the back knee back, square off the pelvis. If there's any pain in this knee, you can come up and over onto your back and take figure 4 like we did at the beginning. And then breathe here. Slowly come back up onto your hands and lift the chest. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee up. Bring the right knee in towards you and kick back to a 3-legged dog. Give that leg a shake out. Release to down dog. If you're going for it, you go through another vinyasa, but we will meet in the low lunge on the left. Stepping the left foot through and dropping the back knee down. Left foot out to the side, left hand inside of the left foot. Stay up on your palms or come down onto your forearms if you like. So oftentimes you might try and come down onto your forearms and then feel quite jaunty, like both elbows not down. So don't do it, just stay up on your palms, more supportive, more balanced. If you're not there already, come back up, lift the chest, pull back to your half splits. Wriggling the left heel forward and flexing the left foot. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold in. On an inhale, come back into the low lunge. Moving into pigeon. Wriggle that left foot across to the right side. Left knee behind the left wrist. Right toes point out behind you. Grab your blocks if you wish. Inhale, you lengthen up. Exhale, you fold in. Once again, if there is any pain in your left knee, come over onto your back and take figure 4. Come up onto your hands, lift the chest, tuck the back toes. You need to scooch that foot in a little bit, lift the back knee up, hug the left knee in, kick back, 3-legged dog, shake it out. Release to down dog. There is an optional final vinyasa if you like, go for it. And we will meet on our back. So stepping through to seated, coming all the way down onto your backs. Hug the knees in. And be still. Just take a moment and notice how it feels to be lying down. Start to let go of your breath. And then move into Shavasana. Take time to arrange yourself, so no rush. Extend the legs long and take the feet wide. Let the toes roll out. Adjust the lower back, pelvis, buttocks. Arms long by your sides, and let the palms turn up. Adjust your shoulder blades. Soften the jaw, the tongue, the eyes, eyebrows, forehead. Feel all the points of contact between the body and the floor. Let yourself yield down into the ground. There's no effort needed. The body is heavy and still. The breath is calm. And let the mind be quiet. We'll take a few minutes to absorb the practice. And I will let you know when it's time to come out of the practice. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana for as long as you have. If you're ready to come out of the practice, start to deepen the breath. Wriggle your fingers and toes. Roll the wrists and the ankles. Turn the head side to side. And bring your knees in. And just roll lazily to one side. Help yourself up to sit. And bring the hands into prayer in front of the heart. Take a moment to acknowledge your practice. Feel the benefits of the practice. Take the thumbs to the third eye between the eyebrows and remember your intention. Bow the head to the heart to seal the practice. Namaste. Thank you. Any questions or feedback, let me know.